Xcel Energy is proud to be a partner and a sponsor of the Energize Our Future Award this year. Shannon Peterson. I think she's the representation of everything that this award represents, not only being someone that is extremely intelligent, also someone that is looking at how does she not only give back to her community, but bring along others beside her.
I was introduced to Shannon through our STEM program, and we were working with Ball Aerospace. The minute that the young women met her, the room just lit up. She has this incredible energy about her and this enthusiasm and optimism.
Shannon has stood up our Indigenous Peoples group within the Ball network. She's invited everybody within Ball to come join, both to understand the culture as well as the Indigenous people as a whole, so that people can come, ask their questions, be open, and that dialogue can go back and forth. And it's just created a very inclusive environment within Ball.
Her getting past that barrier of not only being a woman, but a woman of color, and becoming an engineer an industry full of men. It's amazing. And I love that she continues to try to pave the way.
She has really opened up this space and made it a welcoming space for other women and other young girls.
YWCA Shannon Yunishe. I am from the Navajo tribe. I work at Ball Aerospace as a manufacturing engineer. Everything I work on will see space one day. Coming from the reservation, unfortunately, all I have seen is barriers in my life. So growing up without water and electricity was very hard. My mom was a single mom who raised me and all my sisters and brothers by herself. When I was in high school, our trailer actually burned down my freshman year, and we didn't have any money to kind of help us, so I was homeless my whole freshman year of high school. It kind of pushed us to move to Colorado when I was a sophomore, and I felt all of those impacts of cultural shock from when I came from a place where everyone was Native American, everyone knew what Navajo was, to going to 2 different high schools in Colorado where I was the only Native American. And that's followed me into my current career right now, where Native Americans make less than 1% of the aerospace sector. Every barrier that I have came across has made me stronger spiritually every single time. So it's gotten me to the point where now I just feel unstoppable. There's no limit to what I can do. Everything that I've done and everything that I've achieved is nothing but because of my allies. And that's what allyship is, having the resources and the networking and then giving a lifting hand to someone who doesn't have access to any of that. On the side, I have started my own social media account.
How I get ready for a conference as an Indigenous woman. Step 1. Navajo tea.
I'm really trying to get on that platform to let Indigenous people know that they can do these things, and just kind of give them an idea of what it looks like. What does it look like to be an Indigenous engineer putting things in space? When you have the modern world with engineering and STEM, and you try to weave that together with your cultural roots and your traditions, it is very hard. But with me pursuing STEM and then also empowering the next generation, that kind of intertwines the two. And it took me 28 years to figure that out, and I finally did, and that's the biggest accomplishment, and I feel like I can finally move forward with everything that I need to do.